Welcome to the Ukuleles. Yeah, we know we spelled it wrong. We're your hosts, Annmarie, Ashley, and Mary. Today's topic is called, Why Does He Breathe So Loud? This is irrational and a totally rational anger all in one. But cups of chaos first.
Yes. It's my favorite time of the day.
We get all of our rambling out.
Yeah, our ADHD issues.
Oh, yes.
What chaos? What fresh chaos has ensued this week?
Let's see. We don't have a lot going on. We're getting ready for Riley's 5th birthday.
Already?
I know. Next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the following.
That means next year's school.
Yay!
We can't talk about it because I'm going to have a
No, we have to
freshman
desensitize you.
I'm going to have a freshman and a kindergartner in the same year.
Oh,
guys.
wow. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep,
I am
that
not
happened.
okay. In case
That
everyone
is
was wondering.
wild.
That is...
Someone pointed that out to me the other night, and I was like, "Hey, we aren't talking about this."
Who pointed that out? I'd be like, shut your face. That
Was it you, Annmarie?
No, it
Wait,
wasn't.
me? I had to think.
Wait, you have other friends?
Just
That's
a couple.
unacceptable.
A couple.
My feelings are hurt.
I'm astounded.
You guys have
Who tolerates you,
guys
as
have
well
met
as
them
us?
all.
Yeah, but we're in denial. This is the only group that
Listen,
matters.
I actually don't know that I have other friends.
You lies.
Yeah.
She hung out with her other friends
I forgot.
a couple weeks ago
I
without
forgot.
us.
I do. I
You
have other
did.
friends. I did not. It's been like a month since I've seen them.
Listen, still.
No, they are good friends. I always forget about other people.
I know.
That sounds so horrible.
No, I do too. I get going in my life and just my immediate surroundings is all I concern myself with. And I'm like, have I spoken to my family in the last 2 months? Like, I might give somebody a call.
They might not know you're alive.
They pick up the phone. Who are you?
Yeah, my dad always used to say, whenever I would call him, is he would go, "Oh, so did you lose your fingers?"
Oh, snap.
And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And he's like, "You haven't called me in forever." Now he's probably like, "Please lose your fingers. You call me every day."
I think he calls you every day.
He calls me and I call him. I call him every morning on my way to work.
You guys, if you ever wonder why I'm not good as a phone talker, it's probably my dad's fault. I used to call him when he was alive and we would have the same conversation. I'd be like, "What you doing?" And he'd go, "Oh, nothing." And then I'd say, "So what's the weather doing?"
Carson says, "What do you guys talk about the weather every day?" Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
That's his
Same
first question to me.
When you live in different states, they want to know.
Yeah.
And it's something to talk about because
Right.
They're 70 something years old.
yes.
But my dad is getting, well, no, he is already remarried.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was our exciting stuff. And
Congratulations to Pops there.
Yeah. Dad.
It's never too late for love.
No. Well, listen, all I'm going to say is that he moved to Florida. He got married to a wonderful lady. I love her. And he's now in his happy Floridian location.
That is
I
awesome.
love that.
That is awesome
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. So, and they do travel, like stuff like that.
That's great.
When I tell my mom this, because she was his first wife. He's been married a couple times. When I tell my mom that, she's like, huh. He really does well, doesn't he? Does travel. I was like, yeah, he does travel. But my mom's got her thing too. She's with my stepdad and she's mastered the art of bread.
Oh, good.
She's in her bread era.
I want to be like one of the people on TikTok that's constantly making sourdough, but I just don't have the time in my life.
No.
When Riley gets a little older, that's when
He's in
your
school,
time is more
Yes.
manageable.
and you have more time to yourself versus.
Absolutely.
I say more time
wanna
to yourself, but really it's with us. I mean,
I'm down.
You know, I did.
We will make our sourdough together.
Aw.
yeah.
You know, I was very busy this week. I was completing another commission.
Ooh,
Oh, that's awesome.
I paint the miniatures. My husband got me into it. He came to me one day and he said, "Do you think you could paint these miniatures for this game for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, And then it became kind of a job, and people started asking me to paint theirs.
And you're really good at it.
You are
Well,
so
thank you.
good at it.
But I was like, last night I said, oh, he's going to come pick these miniatures up, and then I'm not going to have any for right now. And then when he picked them up, he's like, can I bring you another one?
Oh.
I was like, yes, because I like to make money. I'm a fan of that. But also I was like,
makes sense.
so close.
You're like, I was almost done.
I had
three
a minute.
for a little week.
I was gonna have a minute.
Because you have other stuff too going on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and
Yeah. Many irons in the fire.
yeah, why not?
No.
You're like a
Jack of all trades.
yeah, that's the word I was
Yes.
looking.
Master of
You're
none.
a Jill of all
A
trades.
Jill of all trades.
Yeah.
I like that.
Jill of all trades. You're not Jack. You didn't
No.
fall down the hill.
Jill fell down too.
Fuck Jill.
Yeah, but it was Jack's fault.
Jack pushed her. It's always Jack's fault.
Speaking of Jack,
Right?
So, let's conclude Cups of Chaos and head right into our topic of why do they snore so loud? And yeah, they being the husbands. And I'm not saying just snoring, but they breathe loud. They do things loud. I just feel like they're loud.
so
Primarily at nighttime
you know,
is when I'm most irritated.
It you know, you've gone through your whole day. By the time you see your husbands after work or whatever, you're already like overstimulated and frustrated with all the other things that have happened in your day. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
my patience lack for my husband.
I thought the snoring was cute when I first met
Never.
my husband. I did. I was
Really?
like, oh, that's so adorable. Oh, look, he snores.
You were blinded by love.
And now I'm like seconds away from smothering him. As a matter of fact, last night, apparently, I elbowed him in the rib cage.
Do you remember this?
I do not.
Why?
I was sleeping good, apparently.
Okay. Did it hurt? Did he wake you up and say, ow?
Not till this morning did he bring that to my attention that I, gave him the people's elbow in the middle of the night.
Okay.
I'm the snorer at our house, so
You are?
I am.
Really?
Now,
Does Dwight elbow you?
no, because he sleeps like a man who doesn't hear anything in the
Yeah.
middle of the night.
That
Ever.
must be
Yeah.
glorious.
I don't know what that's like. I wish I knew.
Never heard the baby crying.
No.
Never hears his alarms going off. All 47 of them that start at 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
He has how many alarms?
I don't know. It's not really 47, guys.
It's
but
multiple,
too,
though.
Too many. The problem is he's got like
Because he'll sleep through them.
right. So he sets like 3, but then he snoozes all of them. So then they're all going off every 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going Dwight, and then I have to
And by then,
knock
you're
the shit out of
fucking
him.
wake.
Oh, I'm awake. I have to knock the shit out of him.
What
He'll be like,
time is this?
What? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What? You can't hear that? It starts at 4:45, and it goes until 5:45 when he decides to get out of bed.
Well, sometimes I have a problem with my alarm because I have an earplug in my left ear and an earbud in my right ear. I play thunderstorms all night long
So
to
you can
drown out
mask
the sound of the snoring. And I even tried to give him those breathe right strips one time.
Have you seen
those
the
don't
new
do
ones,
shit.
though? There's new ones out. They're not breathe right. I don't know what they are, but they're like
magnets?
supposed to be like magnetic. So
They
like
are.
it pulls like this. No one can see me, but you guys can, and it pulls your nose open so that you can hopefully breathe. Those are for like people that have like collapsed nasal canals or
People use them a lot when they're working
Deviated
out to help
septums.
open up their airways. I've seen them.
to get the oxygen.
I kind of want to see somebody working out with their face pulled apart like that.
Well, it's
what the
here.
hell?
I'll see if I can find a picture.
Yes,
it's not
please.
quite as dramatic as Annmarie is making it seem.
but your nostrils get real big.
Wow.
So
They do.
That cannot be comfortable.
No. So, this doesn't have to just be snoring topic, right? But
Right. We're talking about husbands.
Yeah, husbands
being
and
annoying.
being husbandy. It's the petty stuff that we can't let go as wives, and we love them, but we want to throw punch them.
Yes.
Yeah, so it could be anything.
And we do love them. We do.
I do. I love my husband. He does so many amazing things.
Yes, I would absolutely push my husband in front of a train. I mean, push him out of the way of a moving train. I love him.
I see what you did there.
He's a lucky one that gets to be in the room with us today.
Yeah, not awkward at all.
Poor guy.
No. He's got thick skin, and also I generally voice my irritation.
Yeah,
to him,
you're not quiet about it.
He knows.
Which is good.
Out of all the people in the world, he loves to push my buttons the most.
Why do they do that? Why do they push our
They
buttons?
get a kick out of that shit. Like,
especially if we're already mad, don't push them more.
no, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it can start out being funny, right? But if I don't know you're not being a shit, then my response is always going to be
Anger. Yeah, and maybe a throat punch or two. But see, my thing for me, the most, I mean, I get irritated a lot at stuff, but that's because I'm menopausal. But Carson is a snorer, but he's also a sleep talker too.
well, what does he say?
Well, not like a sleep talker in the
Like
manner.
a mumbler?
No. So, for example, a few weeks ago, I had the sniffles or the cold. And every time you lay down, you get that post-nasal drip that would go down. And I have coughing fits when that happens. So I will wake up and I'll be in a huge, almost like you swallowed something down the wrong pipe. And
choking on your own saliva.
Yeah, and you can't stop coughing. So I get up, I try to drink the water, I go into the bathroom, I shut the door to try to be quiet about it. Sometimes I actually even leave the room and go sleep on the couch because whatever. But as soon as I get up and cough, instantly, right? It has not been even 5 minutes. It's been a second. I've been awake trying to clear my throat coughing. He'll go, all right, that's enough, don't you think? Or, Jesus Christ, it's so loud.
But is he sleeping?
He never remembers it.
Does he though?
I'm calling bullshit.
Does he though?
I'm telling you right now, I will wake up the next day and I'll be like, do you have a fucking problem? Because number one, I didn't get sleep because I went to the couch. And I was like, do you remember yelling at me last night? And
Instant confrontation when you open your eyes.
Yeah.
Love that for him. Love it.
I was like, do you remember yelling at me last night? And he's like, no. I was like, yeah, well, this is what you said. He goes, I think you lie. I think you lie about this.
I think he's lying. I'm not remembering.
100%. I'm going to record him sleeping one night.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm going to cough randomly, not even for real cough. I'm just going to fake cough it. I'm going to fake it.
Listen, Greg and I have both recorded each other snoring.
Yeah.
I mean, I have done
To
that
accuse
too.
the other one. Who, you're always in denial. When he says, you snore too. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm a lady. I do not snore.
I'm a lady.
I got some statistics on that lady. Heard that later.
She's got statistics on you, Mary.
Oh, boy. There's nothing worse than hearing a recording of yourself snoring when you've been accusing your husband for years of snoring.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, who's louder?
Oh, him 1,000%, because he can sleep through my snoring.
But
that doesn't mean that you're not loud. Men just don't hear things when they're sleeping.
So that was what my question was like. If you are asleep, if you're awake before your husband, if your husband falls asleep before you and you're awake and he is snoring, can you fall asleep?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's why I plug my ears. I used to equate it, the cartoons where the eyes of the cartoon character are popping out and bloodshot out of their head. That's me.
Yeah.
Many
Oh,
a night.
goodness.
Yep. Yeah. Or when they wake up in the morning and their arms are dragging to the floor and they're walking hunched over because they've had no sleep because of the person snoring next to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
I am always the first one to sleep, so
All right,
he
rub it
has
in.
to deal with me. Well, he doom scrolls on his phone until 1 o'clock in the morning, which is probably why he doesn't wake up to his alarms.
I was going to say that might be what's causing the alarm issue.
Well, it is a known fact that if you are using your phone, you're not going to sleep well.
So
Yeah.
I fall asleep.
Like the
my
light.
phone will hit me in the face.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
I'll fall asleep watching. I'll wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and look over and see the light, and I'm like, what is happening? He's still scrolling his phone.
I'm a weirdo. I have to sleep in the same position, the same way every night.
What does Greg call that?
He calls it the dolphin.
And why?
Because I sleep with my arms straight down by my side and my head face down in the pillow. Slight turn so I can breathe. But yeah, every night. I cannot fall asleep any other way.
No wonder you snore. You can't breathe because you're suffocating yourself.
Now, I have to be on the same side of the bed. Like,
you switch sides?
no.
Oh.
Like, we have a huge bed.
Yeah.
I have to be on my side or I can't sleep. Like, he'll be like, come over here and snuggle with me. I'll go snuggle with him for a while, and then he'll fall asleep, and I will scoot back over to my hole, like my spot.
I cannot fall asleep snuggling.
So I don't either because I don't like people to touch me.
I am convinced snuggling is fake. Like,
It's
couples don't really fall asleep snuggling.
Oh,
Like,
I
both of
used
them.
to, for sure. I
That's
used
because
to.
you were
But
in
we
love.
We
No,
were,
I'm just
you know,
kidding.
16.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to like to snuggle. Not so much anymore. Now it's like, it's hot. You're touching me and it's hot. Or once he falls asleep or he's close to sleeping, he like full body twitches.
Like the jump
Like,
scare?
Yeah, and it
yeah.
wakes me up, and then I'll move. And he's like, why'd you leave me? And I was like, because you just full body twitched. It scared the shit out of me.
So I'm a person that does not like to be touched at nighttime. Like if I'm half asleep or going to bed or if I'm in the bed, pretty much, just don't touch me. Because it's too fucking hot. Don't touch me.
He's pretending to not listen,
Yeah, I know.
but he's really listening.
He's doing really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has his whole body turned the opposite direction. And he's turning more.
Don't look at me.
Like, you guys are interrupting my reading.
We tried switching sides of the bed one time.
Oh, did it throw you off?
Because I have to sleep with my face to the right, like face down, but twisted
But
to
then
the
you were
right a little
facing
in the
him.
dolphin. Yes, but then my face is at him, and like I don't like to be breathed on.
I don't either.
Like I love him. I'll lick his face. I don't care. I love him, but I don't want to be breathed on.
Yeah.
You know. Sorry, kids.
Dwight heavy breathes in his sleep. So we'll be laying there and he'll be snuggling, and then all of a sudden I just heavy breathing directly in my ear, and I'm like, what is your problem? I'm just breathing. Why so hard? Like,
they get into like this deep
are you
sleep.
working out? Like, what is happening?
You know what my favorite thing is?
What?
There's snoring, and then
Do
you're
they
like,
do like a poo?
no. Then you're like, how did we just lay down and you're snoring already? I'm not asleep. Really? Because you fucking are snoring.
Why? Carson
wide
does
awake
that too.
You snore wide awake because last I checked, you can't do that.
Nolan
you were
does.
sleeping for
But
sure.
that's so fucking weird.
Nolan was snoring in the back of the car on the way to our friend's house last night.
Was he
Was
asleep?
he asleep?
No.
Are you
It
sure?
Oh no, he was. I was like, Nolan, are you okay? He's like, what, Mom?
Well, you might want to have his adenoids or
You
his
might wanna
tonsils
test.
checked.
His allergies are really bad right now, but he was
Oh.
like nose and mouth breathing
I
at
feel
the
like-
same
No,
time.
like I'm
I
not
feel
talking
like
about
that's a
like
different
heavy breathing.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
talking
like a
about
heavy breathing. This is
when
like a
men
snore.
fall asleep,
Like their head hits the pillow and they're
and
out.
they claim
They're
I'm
awake.
not sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Just
No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm remarking on how fast you can fall asleep and start snoring.
So Carson does a snore. It's so funny because his dad has an actual snore like this also. Because we've all shared a room.
Are
in
we going to get an
hotels.
example?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
We're going to get
I'm
an
ready.
example. So it's so funny because he'll do the,
Oh,
Right?
No.
yeah, it's like that. And then he'll go,
That's what our bulldog Bacon breathes like when he snores.
yeah. And then then there's the really big ones, right? Where you know they're sleeping real good because
Yeah.
they're like, you know, they're all of a sudden Donald Duck.
On today's episode,
effects. Oh god.
snoring sound effects.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy those.
Yeah, I've often reached over in the night and felt his chest to make sure he was still alive because the snoring will stop
Yeah.
and then there'll be like nothing happening.
And then they
I'm like-
do a really big.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
holy
Sleep
shit,
apnea.
man.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because snoring isn't always harmless. Loud chronic snoring, especially paired with gasping or choking during sleep, can be a sign of obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, which is more common in men and can actually cause pauses in your breathing and raise risks of heart disease, high blood pressure, and fatigue. A lot of people come to the office like that and they're like, no, I don't have it. And then I send them to like a sleep medicine for a sleep study, and guess what?
You can actually do sleep studies at home now. So
yeah, now you can do sleep studies at home. That's fantastic.
there's like no excuse not to get a sleep study if you can do it at home.
No, because it's dangerous. If you think about it, it's lack of oxygen
Right.
to your brain.
Also, your wife might kill you.
Also that. It's dangerous for your life in general.
But could you listen to the CPAP machine?
The CPAP machines nowadays are totally different.
White noise is different. I don't know what it is about the sound of snoring that
Irritates the fuck out of you.
yes, I don't know what it
To
is.
put it
I don't.
nicely.
I don't.
It's little
Sleep apnea?
sleep apnea. My father-in-law just got a CPAP machine, and it's silent,
Is it?
completely silent. So I don't, and it's like that big, like
Well, they have come a long way.
like a foot long.
Do the masks still look like you're getting ready to
No.
fly in Top Gun?
So
No,
some
well,
of them
yeah.
are, yes, because it depends on if you're a mouth breather or not, which most people who snore tend to be mouth breathers.
Duct tape will take care of that.
Yeah. But some of them have like
Or
the
just
little
right
nose
here.
ball.
on your nose.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
of course, it still has the straps.
Yeah, you
like
still have the strap, but it does like a swivel with the nose
Like, I understand the hesitance.
of using a machine like
yeah,
that.
because that would be difficult to get used to sleeping with, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, for someone that could be struggling with sleep apnea, right? So if you use this machine, so sleep studies will tell you how often you stop breathing, right? You can stop breathing a lot. Like my father-in-law was stopping breathing 56 times in an hour.
That's so much.
That is a lot. It's scary and dangerous. Like,
yeah.
how
No,
are you
oxygen
alive?
is vital to life.
Yeah.
That's literally almost once a minute. Like, that's wild.
scary. And that, you know, if you're breathing like that, you're not getting the oxygen to the brain, the heart, anything.
Right.
Your vital organs are suffering. Plus, you're exhausted throughout the day. So, daytime napping can occur and fatigue can occur. And then most of the time when people get their CPAP machines, even though they're hesitant to them, they start to feel so much better. Their color will change. They look a lot better. They actually don't feel tired during the day. And and they're like, wow, all because of this little machine.
You know, sleep is so important. I have suffered insomnia
Yeah.
for a long, long time, and I've gone days without sleep. And I will tell you, it messes with your head.
Oh, for sure.
And that's why I throw hissy fits if my dogs wake me up at night.
Damn dogs.
So one of my little pet peeves actually happened last night because we went out to a friend's house.
Awesome.
Dwight loves
Again,
to. I know.
no more
I know.
friend.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. He loves to get drunk,
Mm-hmm.
make me drive home,
Mm-hmm.
which most of the time is okay. If we're at a place where I know where I'm at and I
Yeah.
know how to get home, I don't mind driving in the dark to get us home. If we're in the city or someplace I've never been before, you better stay sober because I'm not driving us out of here. If there's going to be a lot of traffic, I'm not driving us out of here. But he likes to get drunk and then tell me how to drive home.
Oh.
Oh, that's my absolute favorite. Being told about my driving.
Yes.
Last night.
Mind you, I'm older than my husband. I've been
Driving longer.
Last night,
Bazinga.
the car was parked in the front yard of a friend's house, and you could either back up and go out of their driveway, or there's like another dirt road driveway through the front yard. And I went to back up because we were parked right there by the driveway. And he was like, "You could just go that way."
I could. You're right.
Okay,
but that's
fine.
Not what I wanna do.
Put it in drive through. Well, you didn't have to. I just
Then shut your mouth.
And then all the way home, he'll be like, "Are you all right? What's wrong?"
How about shut the fuck up and we won't have an issue?
Why
shut
are
up.
you
It's dark
going-
out. I'm concentrating.
Why are you going that way? Why did you go this way? You could have just done this. If you wanted to drive, you should have stayed sober I don't care that you got drunk, and I don't care that I have to drive us home, but shut up.
You know what my husband loves to do to me? Curb.
Doesn't your car beep at you when you get too close?
Yes, it does.
Like it literally comes with a warning.
Oh God, that's a curb.
All right, let's talk about curbs. The other day, I had to drive to Abby's school and pick her
curb?
up. I did. I accidentally drove up on the curb.
With what?
With my little with my little roller skate car, and he turned and looked at me. He's like, "Good job." I don't remember his exact words, but it was something to that effect. And I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, I totally did that on purpose."
Why do we feel in the need to defend ourselves too?
Because you could be doing a perfect job of driving, right?
And make one error.
They're just ripping you apart, and then one time you might, whoops, run over a curb or something, and then you're like, shit, I actually gave him ammunition. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
I was so close.
Yeah. Carson always loves to yell curb, and I'm like, didn't hit it, did I? Yeah.
I'll just if you don't really know where you're going, I'll slow down super early, but he knows where he's going. So he's like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Why are you? I'm just looking for the fucking road.
Here's the thing.
Stop.
If you wanted to correct my driving skills, you could be the driver. Don't ever complain then.
I've been driving.
Shut up.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And
Greg's been driving longer.
I have to do math, but I have operated in the world in a vehicle without his instruction.
Absolutely.
And so I feel
That
like I
is
could
insane.
continue to
How did you do that?
And also, I drive us around all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Stop saying.
So Carson is a main driver because he hates my driving. He says I'm a horrible driver. I stop way too late.
Well, I'm a passenger princess, so if Dwight is around, he is driving unless
if he has a
alcohol
problem
involved.
Well, if he has a problem with you driving, tell him to stay sober to drink.
That's what I said. I said you didn't have to get drunk.
You
we
could
really take turns. I mean, not my turn to drive this time, your turn. But whoever feels like driving. Sometimes I don't feel like driving. Sometimes he doesn't feel like driving.
Yeah. So if we're going long distance, Carson is primarily the driver.
Yes.
I will say that he is one that usually likes to take over, and I'll drive a little bit when he gets tired, but for the most part, he really hates my driving enough to drive the full however long it takes to get to New York.
Yeah. Greg drove us 17 hours one time.
That's too much.
Yeah. It was wild.
My extent in a car is about 4 to 6 hours anymore.
He doesn't like car rides either. But
I would prefer to fly.
4 to 6 is too much too.
Well, then whenever we go on our trips, you're driving. I think I drove the last time though. We went on trip. Did we not? When we went on trip,
you did. When we went to trip, we
went to trip. Where did we go?
Well,
was that the Outer Banks? No,
we went camping.
I don't know where we went.
We went camping.
Oh, that's right. We
that
did.
Was
but
only
I drove
45 minutes.
Yeah, that wasn't far.
But you drove the time before that too, and that was 3 hours.
That was Oak Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind driving.
But I don't mind driving if I have people to talk with. Because here's the thing. Obviously, we talk really well together. So when you guys are with me, we can talk. And I don't even feel like I'm driving.
No, time goes by so much faster.
Right. Same with my mother-in-law. Like when we were driving up to New York, I would take her to New York. And me and Hudson would go too. And we would drive. And my mother-in-law is good at keeping conversation. And then we would go up there. And I would drive the whole thing, or we would cut it in half, still driving 6 hours, and she would be able to do it. But when Carson's driving, it's like I have no idea what to talk to him about.
I feel that way too.
My brain goes completely blank. Every now and again, we'll make good conversation, and then I'm like, "So how you doing?"
I either read or go to sleep if I'm in the
You have the carcolepsy.
The carcolepsy.
We've brought that up before.
It is a real thing, guys.
I try to be a good passenger princess on car trips. My only complaint ever is that I have a bladder that's been squashed with 2 pregnancies.
Yeah.
And I've had bladder suspension surgery. So if I need to use the restroom and it happens to be every 2 hours, I'm going to need you to stop every 2 hours. I don't give a shit if it puts an extra hour or 2 hours onto our trip. I really don't. But if you don't, fly us.
Right. Yeah.
Because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So Carson's pretty good about stopping every 4 hours to allow
That's
me to pee.
too long. I cannot go 4 hours.
Sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't.
It really
just
depends on what I'm drinking.
Yeah, whatever
Yes,
I've had to drink.
The last couple trips, I've mitigated some of the issue by not drinking any caffeine. But when I tell you that a road trip without caffeine
It's horrible.
so
is
hard.
miserable.
It
Yeah.
is.
Like what?
I need my Dr. Pepper.
I want a Red Bull, or I want
Yep.
some coffee in the
Yeah.
morning.
Coffee is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like
right.
an hour after drinking it, you gotta pee.
Yes.
Yeah. So I do think that I get Carson back a little bit with the sleep thing.
Do you?
Yeah, because I have night terrors. So
I personally have not witnessed it yet. I've been
No,
very lucky.
I have not either.
yeah. Well, some
Could you
people
imagine
have.
if it was in the camper?
That would have scared the
It's
hell.
actually
God.
it actually has happened in the camper, but not with you guys.
Like, could you imagine being in the bunk and she just starts freaking out?
So there have been I've had these for way since my teenage years, right? There's some drama shit that went down when I was a teenager, and I'm now just figuring out that that's where it stems from, right? Not because of therapy or anything like that, just because was literally sitting here one night thinking, this is probably why this happened. Because I can't think of anything else that would have happened. I have no other repressed memories to my knowledge.
Well,
They wouldn't be
they'd
repressed. They wouldn't be repressed
But
if you knew
nothing
about
else
them.
has spurred. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, this is too like close to
The other things.
why I freak out
Yeah,
at nighttime. But it's the same dream over and over again, the same exact dream,
that's crazy.
and it's always where we're living. It doesn't matter if it's like when we were at the old house or at the new house or in the camper. It's always wherever I'm at. When I went away with one of our other friends to go see Wicked, she got to witness it, and I jumped upon her.
Whoa. Like, if you do that to me in the middle of the night, I'm fighting you. Immediately fighting you. Throwing hands.
Like, and in that dream, it was someone in that hotel room.
That's crazy.
So, and it's always weird. I can never ever see a face of whatever, and sometimes it's not a human like thing. Sometimes it's a creepy fucking
Well, I'm officially creeped out.
crawler thing, and it's always the same thing though, and I can visualize it. Like, my eyes are opened a lot of times when these are happening.
Is it like a sleep paralysis thing?
No, because I jump, obviously, and I move over to the side of the bed and I just scream, you know, I don't want to do it because of the microphone, but I just scream really loud. And usually, if it's Carson, I'm backing up into him and he will verbalize, what the fuck? The first time it ever happened was when we moved here to North Carolina from New York, and we were in our apartment. So brand new setting for me. So obviously, you know, the screams have changed. It used to be mom. I used to scream for my mom.
Oh.
And then now the screams have changed where it's just, I don't scream for anyone. I just scream. And the first time it happened, I was beating him.
Oh, God.
Like hitting him, like, someone's in the house. Oh my God. You know? And he's like, what the fuck? Gets up and he's like, where, are you awake? And I'm like, huh? Yes. Meanwhile, I'm visualizing it because I'm awake. Like,
That's
it's real to me.
Terrifying.
So Nicole is our friend that this happened to, and she got to witness it. And because of, she was like the hotel bed, like I was over on this one, she was on the one behind me. So when I was sleeping, when I would back up, it would have been that I would be backing up into Carson, except there's a floor and then another bed. So I literally tumbled out of the bed screaming, scampered up onto her. Thank God she was still awake, but it still scared the shit out of her.
She was awake when this happened?
She was awake.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
She was awake. She
from
said
her.
she was like scrolling through her phone or reading something. I'm not sure what she was doing because I was asleep. But yeah, I was awake. And I jumped on top of her and she like grabbed my hand. She's like, you're awake. It's okay. She did really good at calming me down. And I was
goodness.
like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. By the way, I have night terrors.
Ma'am.
Wait, you didn't warn her?
Listen, they hadn't happened in a while and I kind of forgot about them.
That's wild.
So no, I didn't forewarn her, but I did forewarn you guys.
You did.
And I felt
and
bad.
nothing
And I was
happened.
like, by the way, I'm sorry. She's like, you scared the shit out of me. I felt really bad.
That is payback of epic proportions.
Oh, for
yeah. So that does pay back Carson a lot because it doesn't happen often, but when it does, he's usually like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, snore.
Crazy.
Wow.
I'm like stupefied.
I know. I'm not really. I'm just picturing like.
Whenever we travel, separate rooms.
No.
Annmarie's going to sleep by herself.
Yeah, you are too, because you fucking snore.
I do.
We're all getting our own room.
No.
No, we've shared a room a few times.
But now that you guys know, you'll be prepared to like I don't
Fight
know.
you?
Yeah. Punch me.
Could you imagine those little bunk beds in the camper if she tried to jump on us?
I feel like she would clothesline herself.
No, so I would just end up backing up because
So you'd
the
stay-
bed is a full-size bed.
Right,
Or
straight
queen,
out of
I
the
think it is.
camper.
So I would just end up backing up into where Carson would have been sleeping. But
So I lost my train of thought.
it happens.
And there you go.
Well,
It's still early, guys.
to lose our train of thought.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's been. I feel like it's been an odd morning though, so it's okay. It's fine.
It
We'll
has.
get there.
There,
Will we?
we will get there. So one thing that I wanted to share about the sleeping though is that I was looking up some statistics the other night and they were saying as far as I got to find them, they were saying as far as women that tends to be snoring tends to be underreported with women.
Because we're ladies.
Right, because we're ladies and we don't feel like it's necessary to report. And we also report that it is not as loud.
I can probably tell you why women underreport that.
Why?
Second you go to the doctor, you know what they're going to say? It's a weight issue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to say.
Which sometimes that does take effect to it.
Sure, but
But
because
that's
we're
not-
told that's the root cause of all of our issues.
Yeah.
Why we know.
Right.
But I was looking in a Sleep Foundation survey from 2024 among U.S. adults with snoring partners. 75% of them said that their partner snoring impacted their actual sleep. 77% said it affects their well-being in some way, like the next day.
Yeah. Well,
You're always tired.
you know, I have seen on TikTok people talking about their partner snoring, and a lot of people are saying, well, me and my husband, we sleep in separate rooms and it's great and our relationship is still wonderful. Bullshit. I totally do not think that if you do not share a room with your spouse that you have the
Yeah.
same kind of relationship. I'm sorry.
No, because then how do you have those spur of the moment love?
Yeah, what are you doing? Planning, marking it down on a calendar?
Hey guys, let's sleep in the same bed together on. Does the 27th work well for you?
Yeah, how does it work? We're gonna start out in the same bed, and I'm gonna move to my own bedroom.
Yeah.
No, like I want my husband there with me. I will do whatever I have to do, including plugging my ears every night, so that we remain in the same room.
And build up your earwax.
That's right.
my parents sleep in separate beds.
I could not do it.
Yeah, but I
Separate
think there
rooms.
does come a certain time, like, because right now,
Obviously, they're older.
yeah, like there's a certain time where you do end up. Some couples do end up doing that just because they've been together for so long.
There are extenuating circumstances,
They've been doing it
medical
for
issues,
years.
Yeah.
whatever. I just personally think
I
that
agree.
that's not.
Yeah.
I
Not
definitely sleep better when my husband is in the bed
Yeah.
with me.
Oh,
even
for sure.
if he's
Me
snoring.
too. When Carson's not present in the house, I don't really even sleep,
Right.
I don't
which
go to
is
sleep till
weird
my
because
husband
then
comes to bed.
I want to punch him in the throat when he's in the bed.
Yeah, well,
But you
know,
still need
that's a
him
side
there.
effect of love.
Yeah.
You just need him there, though.
Something about their presence.
Exactly.
Stupid love.
Hate the snoring. Love the man.
hate the other in stuff that they say. Love the man.
Yeah.
You know, the other witty, quick puns
Sometimes
that they
when
do.
they're picking on you.
Yeah. They pick on us a lot.
They do.
But guys, we want to know if you guys deal with the same issues. So one thing you can do is email us at theukuleles@gmail.com. That's THEUKELELES@gmail.com. We're going to be doing a monthly email spotlight and addressing some topics. And then be on the lookout for our TikTok that is up and running now. You'll see some fun videos coming soon at The Ukuleles on TikTok, and that is @THE.UKELELES. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.